Welcome to Andrew's Cooking Show. Today we are making everything protein bagels, or protein bagels, but I like protein bagels. BB. So here's the ingredients. The list will be up there with the grams of how many. I weigh everything in grams, or measure everything in grams. So get a food scale for like $8 at Walmart, because I'm not going to tell you the cups. If you want to figure that out, you can. First, we have bread flour. Any brand will work. This is just what they had at Walmart. For the yogurt, this is the only kind you can use. Don't use any other kind, because then it will be impossible to work with. Or Fage 0. Then we have the different kinds of seasonings, everything bagel. I like to put Italian seasoning within the dough, and then salt. It doesn't matter what kind you use, it's just the kind we have. And then baking powder. So first of all, I'm doing 8 bagels, so I'm doubling everything. And that's the way you should do it, because you'll run through them like no problem. So first we have 248 grams. In the bowl. I hope some of y'all get that. And then we have salt. Put all your dry ingredients in first so you can mix it up good enough. I do about that many cranks. I don't know. If you want saltier bagels, put more in. If you want less, put less in. And then we have 17 grams of baking powder. And then if you have any kind of seasonings that you want to put in, like Italian seasoning, put it in. That many. Alrighty, next we need a whisk. And whisk all your dry ingredients together. That should be good enough. Next, you need eggs. For doubling it up, you need 2 eggs. But what I suggest is to crack the eggs in a bowl and whisk it up, and then just put like most of the eggs in, and then leave a little bit so you can put like an egg wash on top of the bagels. Good enough. Alrighty, for your yogurt, if you've never used this brand before, just to let you know, there's like a paper film on top. And I learned that the hard way whenever I tried to jam a spoon into it. But you need 454 grams of yogurt. Oh yeah, also make sure to wash your hands before you do this. Just a little bit, you don't need much. Leave a little bit.
Did you preheat it?
Oh yeah, make sure you preheat. I thought I did. Oh, I forgot to hit start. Make sure to preheat your oven before you do any of this. I do have somebody helping me. And at first it looks really thick, and you're like, I need more liquid, but you don't. FYI. Now you can mix this up by hand. It is a very pain in the butt. Very much a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna use the KitchenAid. And get a dough hook. This is a lot cleaner than anything else. And if you only do make enough for 4 bagels, this doesn't work. Just to let you know. And as it's mixing, scrape down the sides of the bowl so you can get all the dough and stuff from the bottom. Okay, so now that your dough is done mixing together, and the way to know when it's done is when it looks like a pretty shiny, soft looking amalgamation of flour and eggs and yogurt. That's the best. No like random streaks in there or anything. But the best way that I found to get a pretty similar sized ball is actually just to weigh it. But what you have to do is spray your plate before you put dough on, or the dough is going to become the plate. So yeah. Just scrape down the sides, get all that dough out, or as much as you can. There will be some residue, but not enough to make like a huge difference. All right, so here we have exactly 800 grams. So that divided by 4, or 8, my bad, is exactly 100. I really didn't have to calculate that at all, did I? Alrighty, so you have your baking pan. Make sure to spray this down really well or it becomes the pan. Just like that. Now, if you have any watches or bracelets on at this moment, take it all off, or take it off before you even start this thing, which is what I should have done.
What if we cover it here?
Alrighty, now that we have everything off, including pants, what you want to do is spray your hands with just a little bit of oil, or maybe a little bit more. And what I found is that you want to get your fingertips really well because it sticks to the dough pretty bad, other than your palm or all that. Alrighty, now what you do is just grab a big hunk of dough, preferably 100 grams. Alrighty. Now what I found is that if you kind of slap it into your other hand, it helps you form it just a little bit better. And in some videos, some people are able to roll it up into like a long strand of it. This is real life here. So what I do is I kind of just pinch the middle to make a hole, and then I just form it onto the pan. As best as you can.
It probably needs a little bit of fire.
Yeah, it probably does, but this is just the way I do it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So yeah, there you go. And then what you do is you have some residue on your hands, rinse your hands off with water and just repeat the process. It's annoying as hell, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Alrighty, so this is what you should have, or what it should somewhat look like. Good luck on your first try. Mine did not go so well. So now, I would normally suggest using an actual baster, I guess you could say. It's like the little noodly thing. I don't have that here, so I'm going to use a spoon. So you can just get a little bit of egg wash, put it around, spread it around, whatever you want. You can also help like form it as you do this, if it kind of looks ugly. But hey, we're all a little ugly, and that's okay. Unless you're Scotty Finnis, and we all know what would happen if me and him were in a room together, alone. Basted. So now, grab any kind of your favorite bagel seasoning. This one's from Ollie's. If you don't have an Ollie's near you, find one, or like move, because this whole thing was $4. They also have a really good one at Aldi's, but if you also don't have Aldi's, move. And if you just want a plain bagel, don't put this in. This is the only thing that makes it everything bagel. Done. Now put it in your preheated 375 oven for like, I don't know, 25 minutes. At the very top rack, that's where you want it. Because if you don't, then the bottom gets more crispy than the top, and nobody wants that. Now would be a perfect time to clean up all the mess you made.
Sure your girlfriend doesn't make you sleep on the couch.
Alrighty, there you go. What you want to do is transfer them over to a wire rack, as you can see. I'll bring one around so you can look at it. Look at that bottom. There you have it, Brotein bagels. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Instagram at french.ie_lifts. Bye. Comment on what Brotein bagels I should make next.